Greetings and salutations. Hold on. Y'all, what a fucking mess. What a fucking mess. I just tried to log in with my fucking phone to do this live, and apparently YouTube is not letting me stream live from my phone any longer because I don't meet YouTube's criteria for live broadcast. So I click on what their criteria is, and their only criteria is that you need more than 1,000 subscribers to go live on a mobile device. I have almost 3,000, so puh, fucking YouTube, puh, fuck you. I'm in a mood tonight, y'all. This computer might fuck up. I don't know. If it fucks up, you know what? I'm gonna go live on my Facebook page. Fuck YouTube. I'm in a fucking mood tonight, y'all. I'm telling you what. Hey Tiffany, hey Gypsy, hey Astro. I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood, and I gotta do this community service tonight for y'all. Oh god damn it. Oh my lord, am I in a mood? Fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Make sure y'all are subscribed on my Facebook page, Primitive Roots Appalachian Conjure, because I might not be doing YouTube anymore. I might just do lives from my fucking page, because YouTube is becoming so much bullshit. Not only are they fucking with us, but you got these fucking Hotep, Brotep, Motep motherfuckers, hey DR, out here with a fucking YouTube channel teaching people like they have authority to teach shit. We're gonna get into this tonight, y'all. All these motherfuckers are hereby and hereforth to be called Nancy's. They are all Nancy's. Hey, Alice. So, yeah, this has been going a lot on this week. I've been seeing it so much, and I'm going to tell y'all one thing. If y'all are scrolling YouTube and you see motherfuckers like teaching you how to honor Orisha, or how to work with an Apungo, or how to call an Ufumbe, or how to work with Papa Legba, and all this shit, they ain't initiated. They ain't initiated because a priest, a real initiate, ain't gonna be on YouTube telling people how to fucking do this shit because it's fucking secret. All these motherfuckers learned everything they know from fucking Wikipedia and fucking Google, maybe picked up a fucking book, and none of the books out there are written by any legitimate authors that have a good standing in the community. Let me just put it that way. What qualifies one to teach, in your opinion? Licencia. License qualifies someone to fucking teach. If they don't have licencia to teach what they're fucking teaching about, don't listen to that motherfucker. I love motherfucking David Sosa, and I tell you what, I quit calling names on this channel because these people that I used to fucking call their names, that I used to say they were great, they were this, they were that. I taught these motherfuckers so much shit, and now they're taking my shit and using it to do this hotepery bullshit on fucking YouTube with my shit that I fucking taught them. They don't have fucking licencia. They were not given license. David Sosa did a live video the other day, and he said, he brought up such a good point, and maybe it'll put into clarification for everybody. If you want to go be a doctor, you got to go to school. You got to study under other doctors who are elders in the fucking doctorate surgical fucking community. You have to be tested in front of these other doctors. You have to do a residency. They have to approve you, and you have to get a fucking license to be able to practice medicine or anything like that. It's the same thing with African traditions. You have to be approved by the community. You have to study under an elder, and your elders will give you license to do certain fucking things. And if you don't have that license, you have no right to be talking about any of it. And I don't give a fuck where you're from or what color you are. If you're not initiated, you're not in the community, you don't have elders, and they didn't give you license to speak on shit, you don't fucking speak on shit. And if motherfuckers are out here speaking on shit and telling you and directing you how to do this shit, they are not initiated, because priests don't do that. We don't do that. I will never specifically tell someone how to fucking work with any spirit that is associated with any of the African traditions or any initiatory system. No, we don't fucking do that shit because the shit is sacred. It's fucking secret. And they're doing a disservice and a dishonoring to these ancestors who blood, sweat, tears preserved the tradition through lineages of initiation. And these people claim that they honor these ancestors and they're working with them and they love them so much. No, they are dishonoring and doing a disservice to the ancestors who set forth these traditions and the protocols in order to fucking follow them. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Mm. I have seen so much fuckery this week, y'all. I have not done a fuckery video in a long time, but they're popping off. They're popping off. They're popping off this weekend. They're just going fucking nuts with this shit. And I can't. I fucking can't. It's such bullshit. And what's real bullshit, they have so many followers that follow them like they're fucking divine gods or some fucking shit because of cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance. People want to believe so bad that they don't have to be initiated or that spirit can initiate them or that it's in their blood so they don't have to fucking do this or do that. They just, yeah. Oh, temporary bullshit appropriation. Y'all are, man, these ancestors are rolling in their graves, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, let me catch up on the comments. There's gonna be more because I'm just in such a mood I can't even fucking get it all out. Oh God. Why does my fucking front camera keep going off? Hey Dave, Kim, welcome. When did you feel licensed? I didn't feel licensed. I received license from my padrino, from my godfather, from my tata. From my fucking godfather gave me the license to do this shit. I've been studying this shit for years. I had to learn divination for over 2 years before he gave me license to perform it for other people because you can fuck people up, which is exactly what these people are out here doing. They are fucking people up. And then we gotta fix all your shit that you're fucking up everybody. I put my light on because I'm trying to stay calm. No, because I got work to do tonight for y'all. Oh, and I got to let you know that everybody who had services that were being done over the holidays, they are all done except for one. So keep an eye on your emails for the reports for your services and your work that was getting done over the holidays. Shall be coming either this evening or tomorrow. You'll get those emails. Hey, Aston McGuire. Oh, let me tell you another thing. If you see anybody out here saying "ache, ache, ache" all the time, "ache, ache," if they say "alafia" all the time, these people are frauds. Priests don't do that. Priests don't talk like that. "Ache" is not a fucking greeting. It's an energy that is placed on your head by a fucking priest. It's not a greeting. "Alafia" is not a greeting. It's not a greeting. It's a thing that's done in divination. It's if you see people doing this shit, they are frauds. Don't fucking and they're all just trying to get your money. They're trying to get your money. And they sit there and preach. Oh, I don't gotta pay to be initiated. It's in my blood. Why do I gotta pay a priest? Why I gotta do this? They ain't paying motherfuckers because they're trying to get your fucking money. They're taking your money. They're ripping you off. Common sense. Oh, I'm in a fucking mood. I'm in a fucking mood. Sorry. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that my laptop is doing really well. Oh, and the shop is like fixed. The roof is fixed. We've had rain. It's not leaking anymore. So I think we're all fucking good. So all orders that were backlogged will be going out by Monday. Just letting y'all know. Anybody who has orders in, they'll be shipped by Monday. Oh, I agree. Don't watch anyone else now because it's almost like they're saying things to mess us up on purpose. It's not. I don't even know if they're doing it on purpose. I think that they think that they're fucking doing real shit or something, and they're fucking not, and they're just trying to get your money. Ancestors know who you belong to. I just sit back and laugh. Spirit knows who's real and who's not. Yeah. And I mean, even the only people that could even claim that is if they were born in the tradition. If they were born in it and their parents were both priests and they were raised in the tradition, they might be able to say it's my lineage and my blood. But you know what? They know better and they're going to go fucking through the steps of initiation and do it properly because they were raised in it the proper way. Those are the only people who can even attempt to say it's in my blood, it's in my lineage. Because seriously, y'all, I don't care where you're from. You could be from fucking straight out of Africa. You could be fucking through the diaspora. You could be, whatever race you are. You have to go through initiation. You cannot skip this step. Or you cannot teach on things that you have no license here to teach about. You are destroying people's lives. You are fucking them up. And I can promise you, I will guarantee you, anybody who can prove me any different, come to me, I will give you $500 fucking dollars. If these fucking spirits that they're claiming they're working with are not who they think they are, I guarantee it. I promise you. They're not working with who the fuck they think they're working with. And they go, oh no, I know for a fact. I'm calling Oya. I'm calling Ochun. And she does the work I tell her to do. And she shows up and I see her in dreams. And they're saying all this crazy bullshit. Any spirit can pretend to be anything to get your offerings and your fucking attention. They will say they are whoever the fuck you want them to be. I promise you, it is not those spirits unless you're initiated. I fucking promise you. I guarantee it. It's not who you think it is. And I will tell y'all, I've told y'all 100 times, I've been there. I have been on that side. I have been working with shit, and you couldn't have convinced me no different. You couldn't have told me that I wasn't working with the spirits I thought I was working with. Once I got initiated and the fucking wool got lifted from my eyes, I seen what was really fucking going on. Yeah, I had spirits working with me. Absolutely. But they were not who they said they were and were not who I thought they were. Oh, you think people are tricky, y'all. You think people are cons and tricky. Go on the spirit side once. I'm just saying. I just sit back and laugh. Okay, with that one. Thank you for doing all that you've done for me to get stuff to Tata Rob. I won't say anything more, just hoping you'll know what I'm talking. Oh yeah, I know who you are. I know what's going on. Absolutely, no problem. And see, I was given a license, y'all, to do that shit. And see, I'm getting girl on the right path. I'm helping her. I'm helping. I'm not fucking people up because I have been taught properly under my elders and I have fucking license to do this shit and talk about the shit I talk about. It's true. People trying to put others in the freezer just because they're mad. I mean, I ain't even talking. That's just bullshit. I ain't talking about that shit. I'm talking about these wannabe fucking people pretending like they priests out here. You're talking about working with Legba well before you were initiated. Maybe have some. This is what I'm talking about, Alexander. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I knew it. Balls the bone that I was working with Papa Legba. I knew it. This motherfucker came to me. He healed me. He did so much work for me, and you could not fucking tell my ass that I wasn't working with no fucking Papa Legba. You couldn't fucking convince me of it. But guess what? I wasn't. And when I got initiated, I found out that my Papa, my Legba, is not fucking Legba. He is a Haitian in my spiritual court who was a priest of Legba in the voodoo tradition. So he came to me as Legba, but he wasn't fucking Legba. This is what I'm saying, y'all. I've been on that side. You couldn't convince me otherwise. You can't show blind people what they can't see, I guess. Until you experience it and you fucking know the difference, you can't tell them fucking different. You can't tell them fucking different. So I'm just warning people right now, don't fall for the fuckeria and the bullshit. And if you see somebody mishmashing shit, if you see somebody calling on Beryl Samedi and Papa Legba and Oya and Ochun and Ufumbe and all this. If they're doing this, it's fuckeria, y'all. They ain't initiated in nothing, and I promise you they ain't working with these energies that they say they're working with. I fucking promise you. It's one of their ancestors. It's one of the spirits in their court. If they're actually, having work come through correctly, if they got a spirit that's working for them, that's great. But it's not who they think it is. It's one of their fucking ancestors, or it's one of their fucking spiritual court. Or it might even be some mischievous ass motherfucker that clinged onto them and they picked up some fucking where and brought them home. That's just doing what they're told to do so they get some fucking, some offerings or some fucking shit. I promise you it's not who they fucking say it is. Who the fuck is this Alexander? She got initiated and done her work. No, Alexander's right. Alexander's 100% fucking right, which is exactly what I was saying. You're right, Alexander. You couldn't convince me otherwise that I wasn't working with no fucking Papa Legba, but I wasn't. I wasn't, and I found that out after I got initiated. It was my understanding that Hoodoo is a set of practices and not a Reiki. I mean, it is. Hoodoo is a set of practices. I don't know if you meant to say Reiki or religion. Okay, you didn't mean to say religion. You don't need to be initiated to practice Hoodoo. You don't. But 95% of what you see on the internet of what people are calling Hoodoo is not fucking Hoodoo. It's not. And the reason it's not, and that fuckery persists, is because it's not a religion, and you don't have to have initiation. Usually it was passed down through family lineages, or you were taught under an elder, just like any other African tradition. But it's not initiatory. But I will tell you one thing. If you want to hoodoo, you're going to hoodoo with the Bible. You're going to hoodoo with saints. That's fucking hoodoo. You're not hoodooing with fucking Ochun and fucking Ogun and fucking Papa Legba. That's not hoodoo. Those are religions. Completely fucking different. I don't get it, because if people want to appropriate something, there are plenty of other traditions that are dead that you can appropriate from. You can take all that Hecate and Zeus and whatever fucking Kemet and all these fucking shits that do not have living lineages and traditions and priests. You can take all that shit. Sorry, it looks like my camera to get fuzzy. Take all that shit. Leave the African traditions alone, because they are initiatory and they do have living priesthoods. And the reason they have living priesthoods and lineages is because these ancestors that you claim to venerate so much died for this shit, died to preserve it and bring it to the new fucking world through the diaspora and through Cuba and, all the fucking places that it hit. They died, suffered, bled, and fought to preserve this fucking shit. And it was preserved through fucking initiation and lineages. History lesson. Oh, and another thing. I think I got on it a minute earlier. Hold up. I'm ranting so much my cigarette's going out because I ain't smoking it. People think because they're of a certain race or ethnicity or color that they have automatic access to African traditions. This is what they think. Now, for one, all y'all need to go back into your DNA and find out what part of Africa you're from. You can't lump the whole continent of Africa into one thing and say it's African. You can't do that, because every single one of these traditions that you're mishmashing and appropriating came from a different country in Africa and a different region and culture and tribe. What if you're not from that tribe? What if you're calling on Papa Legba and your ancestors are Yoruba? They don't work with fucking voodoo. They work with fucking Ifa. So you can't mishmash the shit, because another thing is the tribes, a lot of them fought. A lot of them had wars and did not like each other. So you ain't putting the fucking Congo with the fucking Yoruba shit. You ain't doing it. You ain't putting fucking Benin with the fucking Congo. You ain't doing it. They don't like each other. Y'all better do some homework, man. Y'all better do some homework. Yo, I seen some shit the other day saying she had a Mambo bloodline. I'm like, what the fuck is a Mambo blood? Mambo is a title. It's a title that you earn in the religion of voodoo. It's not a bloodline. It's a fucking priestly title that you earn by doing kanza in Haiti. If anybody out here is saying that they're practicing voodoo or voodoo and they didn't kanzo in fucking Haiti, they're fake. Even the houses in America, if they're real, send the initiates back to Haiti to kanzo. I'm just saying. Y'all know this shit. I'm schooling you. Hoodoo and wait a minute. Wow, y'all are ranting along with me, aren't you? Hoodoo and Reiki have nothing to do with. Okay, so he meant religion, not Reiki, Jen, which he did correct that. You did your hair look sure. No, I didn't do my hair. I just washed it. This camera on this computer sucks ass. Fucking YouTube. I'm gonna start doing lives on my fucking Facebook channel. I'm gonna be like, fuck this YouTube shit here in a minute because they're fucking bullshit. I noticed that in some referring to different movies and saying that they are depicting factual information in a fictional movie. I mean, yeah, most of the movies about this shit is total fucking bullshit. They put little tiny snippets of truth in there because they had to get their idea from the movie from fucking somewhere. But I guarantee you these movies are not doing real shit. I think I went over this in another live. There's a movie, it's an older movie, it's like from the 80s. It has Charlie Sheen in it and it's called The Believers. The Believers, that's what it's called. And it's a movie about Santeria. And I'll tell you what, those of us that are in Orisha traditions hate it when it's called Santeria. We hate that. Like, we don't fucking call it Santeria. We call it Lukumi, we call it Ifa, we call it Kumbanda. There's four. There are four Orisha traditions that are real. And it's not Santeria. That's just like a catch-all for the bullshit. Anyway, this movie's about Santeria, and there's a priest in the fucking movie, and he's calling on a Legua, and he's doing like this fucking protection thing for Charlie Sheen in the movie with a Legua, and he fucking gives him a chicken and all that shit. He is saying total bullshit. Like, he's sitting there going, Shui Legua, Dodi Bodi Bodi Bodi, Shui Legua. Like, everything he's saying is total fucking bullshit. The way they did the fucking ceremony for the protection was bullshit. No, I mean they got the idea of it, but the actual what's the word I'm looking for? Execution of it in the movie is way far from the real thing. See, Alexander, she's done her work and has overcome much. No need to bring up the past. I don't care, y'all. I will own my past. Y'all know I'm real. I will own up to anything I fucking said or did in the past. I will own that shit because I didn't know any fucking better. And now that I know better, I'm here to fucking school y'all. Just saying. I think she's talking about ATR religions like Palo Voodoo. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Leave the African traditions and religions alone. That's what I thought. Just want to be sure. Entities misidentify themselves almost as a rule. That's very fucking true too. I thought Alexander was a salty troll. No, he's not. He's not a troll. He's 100% correct. And I will never be like, oh, I'm perfect and I never did wrong and I never said some bullshit and I never was like these people. And I would never do that because I was there. Y'all know me. I've been here for years. You have seen my growth and my transformation throughout the fucking years. And I'm here to tell y'all back then I was wrong. I was wrong. And all these motherfuckers out here trying to play this shit are wrong. I promise you. Interesting when they are saying they are working with Elegua and Odin and Isis and so on. It always made me wonder, but I thought they knew best, but now I am learning the truth. If you see anybody mishmashing this fuckery of bullshit, fucking run. Truth, hoodoo is very Bible based. I'm seeing folks hoodooing with Nordic gods, and I'm just like, huh? Yo, I'm telling you, and I even said that shit in the past. I said that shit. I was like, you can hoodoo with whatever you want to hoodoo, and you don't have to use the Bible. I was fucking wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong saying that shit. And I'll tell you another thing. Since I moved to the South, this is where hoodoo come from. Right where I moved, which is one of the reasons why I moved down here. I am now submersed in the culture where these traditions were born, bred, raised, and where they come from. And it's everywhere. And I'll tell you what, these motherfuckers are going to use the goddamn Bible. This is real hoodoo down here in the fucking South. And you ain't hoodooing if you ain't hoodooing with the Bible as your spell book and the motherfucking saints as your spirits. You ain't doing hoodoo. She's a big girl, Jen. We had an exchange and had no context for stay in your lane. Everybody needs to stay in their lane. That's the whole problem. Everybody needs to stay in their fucking lane. Just makes me mad because I've seen so many call her out over some bullshit lately when everyone else is walking around not even initiated speaking. And it's the uninitiated ones that are going to scream the loudest. What they say, hit dog screams. It's the uninitiated motherfuckers that are going to be out here screaming the loudest. Because you know what? If their shit gets fucking called out and everybody finds out their bullshit, they ain't getting no more of your money. They ain't going to let that happen. They ain't going to let that happen. They're going to talk shit and down every priest that fucking comes to them and tries to school them and tell them different and lead them the right way and tell them they're fucking people that they don't care. They want your money. That's all they give a fuck about. Your money. And then they try and put it on priests. Oh, priests just want your money. You got to pay all this money for fucking initiation. Fuck no, you're paying for their goddamn time. You're paying for their expertise. You're paying for their achet. You're paying for their knowledge. Not to mention all the other fucking benefits you get out of it. Fuck yeah, you're going to pay your priest. You go to church every fucking Sunday and put money in that goddamn plate, don't you? Why do people think they don't have to pay priests to be initiated or to do ceremonies or join this shit? And just the very basis of African tradition would tell you, show one tribe in Africa that doesn't have rites of passage, that doesn't have initiations into something, and even adulthood. I mean, anything. This is the way African traditions work. I've heard different YouTubers pretty much say, watch this movie and that movie and take a pen and paper and take notes. That's fucked up. Never take notes from movies. I don't get these people. So Wicca and witchcraft can be eclectic. Hoodoo can't be eclectic. No, it can't. Hoodoo cannot be eclectic. Or it ain't hoodoo. And Wicca and witchcraft, they're just turning into all this new age eclectic bullshit. It ain't what it fucking supposed to be. But guess what? There ain't priests, initiations, and fucking lineages to tell people different. They don't have that shit. So it's going to go into fuckeria and shit's all going to get lost and fucked up and stupid. Because everybody wants to do what they want to do. Everybody thinks they're fucking right. ATRs don't work that way. You don't do what you want to do. And that's another reason why people skip over fucking getting initiated, because they don't want to be told what to do. You ain't going to learn. You ain't going to learn if you don't do what you're told to fucking do. Because everything in this shit is a fucking lesson. Everything is a fucking lesson. Even if you're sweeping up the fucking floors after a fucking ceremony at your fucking Ile or your Mananzo, if you're plucking fucking chickens, if you're fucking doing dishes, if you're fucking cooking the meals for bed, whatever you're doing in your fucking tradition under your house is a learning experience and teaches a lesson. All of it. And it's all for a reason. People don't want to do that shit. They want easy. They want easy, self-taught, don't cost them no money, blah, blah, blah.